Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can all hear me. Yep. Wow, what a turnout. Welcome, everyone, to the 2023 Good Friday bun hanging. And we've got the sunshine. We couldn't have asked for a better day, could we? I'm just going to say a brief couple of thank yous and then pass over to Julian. But first of all, I'd just like to say thank you to all of you, our customers, for your continued support and customer loyalty throughout the year. I'd also like to thank our fantastic team of staff who make it all possible. From our brigade in the kitchen to our front of house team and all the others who work hard behind the scenes that you may not see on a day-to-day basis, but they're the people who make it all happen, and we're very proud of them, the family and I. So I'd now like to pass you over to Julian. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Afternoon, everybody. Afternoon. Firstly, I think, and really importantly, just to reiterate what Joe said, thank you so much to all of you. The Bell is nothing without people in the Bell. I can remember my dad would always say that, you are what makes it. And it's so lovely to see it full, and there's lots of smiling faces in here. That's exactly what JV always enjoyed, and it's a poignant year because it's the first year without him. And we're all mindful of that, but I know that he's looking down, and I know that there'll be a big smile on his face looking at this place full up with people enjoying themselves, because that's what it's all about. And that brings us on to the most important person of today, and given the poignancy of this year, it's even more of a pleasure to welcome David Stitson, who is going to hang the bun for us this year, because David and my dad JV go back a long way. I'm probably going to get the dates wrong, but I think that David came to the village around the very early 1960s, maybe 1961, David? 62, right, nearly. David just said 62. I'm going with the man that actually did it. David and his lovely wife Shirley, who we all still miss, came to the village in 61 or 62. We'll work that one out. And immediately became involved in our community through sport. David was a very good all-round sportsman and joined the Horndon Cricket Club that had very recently been formed, and actually went on to become, one of, if not the most influential and important person in the cricket club, as a captain of the team and as a stalwart of everything that club represents. And I think in a year where community feels even more important, and the community that we have in Horndon is there to be protected, it's lovely to know that we've got people like David who are incredibly important, who stand up for the things that we all believe in. So I'm going to go very quickly, but just a quick story of David. So, as I mentioned, David's a very good all-round sportsman, captain of the Horndon cricket team for many years. I remember starting to play cricket up there, and he was the captain then, and was very kind and generous in bringing youngsters through. And his cricket was always meticulously accurate with his bowling and everything about how he plays sport. And when he finished playing cricket, he moved on to golf. Maybe a little later on in his sporting career, but his golf was exactly the same, always down the middle, always very accurate. And he was a member at Laindon Hills for quite some time. And those of you who've seen Laindon Hills, you'll know there's quite a large pond on the 18th fairway. And David, with his accuracy, I believe, never drove into the pond, at least not with a golf ball. Unfortunately, he did drive into the pond in his car. This is a true story. Something went slightly wrong. He veered off the road and into the pond, and next thing he knew, he was sinking up to the windows and had to escape through a window and stand on the roof of the car and wait to be rescued. So I had to get that one in because I love that story. It's fantastic. But look, that's it. Thank you so much, everybody, again for coming. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to hand over to Dawn, David's daughter, who's going to actually say a few words on David's behalf that he has written, and then we're going to get to the main event and David's going to hang the bum. Okay.
Dad's asked me to say a few words on his behalf. He would like to express his thanks for being asked to hang the hot cross bun in the Bell for this year, 2023. He feels he's a very fortunate person to have a village pub, restaurant and hotel on his doorstep. The Bell has been my dad's second home, especially since losing my mum several years ago. The staff here are always smiling, friendly and so helpful. But unfortunately, as Julian has already said, this is the first year we've lost one of those very special smiles and welcomes. So to put the facts right, Dad moved into Haldon in autumn 1961. And one of the first places he visited was his local, the Bell. Dad and my granddad entered the Bell and found a warm welcome from John, who served them their first pint. Of course, one beer is not enough, so it was my granddad's turn to buy the second pint. But at the time, he was really ill with throat cancer and his speech was severely affected, making it really hard to understand what he was saying. When ordering the second pint, John quickly put him at his ease and said to my granddad, "I'm very sorry, sir. It's so noisy in here. Let me come round from behind the bar and you can point to the beer you would like." My dad has never forgotten that, and nothing has ever been too much trouble for John, his family, and all the staff at the Bell, which is the same today as it was all those years ago. Happy Easter, everyone. We'd like you to raise your glasses to John.
Don't fall off. Shall we do a video?
Okay, here we go, David. 2020 hot cross bun is going up.
Lift engineer.